hey, we're just going to do a very quick review of the fifth watches, both lines. I have the Melbourne Minimal and the New York Classic. Shooting this on from my iPhone just because I want it to be brief, no fancy editing or anything like that. And then I'm shooting in 720p just to save some space. And so, yeah, let's just kind of jump into it. Here we'll start with the Melbourne Minimal. It's only $105. This is the sleeve it would come in. This is the box. It's a nice packaging, definitely very simplistic, kind of what they're going for. I'm kind of disappointed that mine did not come with any sort of insert. I've seen others come with them, and so not a deal breaker, but I think it's a way to cut costs in the company, which doesn't really reflect too well on them, but again, not a big deal. We can take a look at the face, and it's very clean, very crisp looking. I get compliments on this all the time. It's 43 millimeters across, and it is 7.8 millimeters thick, which is a little thicker than I would like it to be. I like to point out that obviously it has a signature V there, and then one on the crown as well. You can see the fifth logo there. It's also on the back. You can see it's genuine leather. This isn't the nicest leather in the world by any means. This is only, a $100 watch essentially. And so you can't expect the best, but I get complimented on this all the time. For those of you who are concerned that this might look too big on you, don't worry, it won't. I'm only 5'7", and because these are unisex watches, that they're designed to fit both genders, and with females generally being a little smaller, it fits people just fine. So don't worry about it being too big. It's definitely a nice, good, affordable watch. The only two cons I have about it is that it's a little light for my taste. I wish it had some more weight behind it, and then the leather looks a little cheap, but it is what it is. For $105, it's still a great buy. So I would definitely recommend checking this one out. This is the white and tan from the Melbourne Minimal. Jumping into the New York Classic, that's the packaging it would come in. This is the box, and this starts at I think $150. This is the Upper East model. The bottom of this is kind of a velvet feel. It's very nice. The V there, although you can see the glue sticking out there. I thought that was a little tacky that they left it that way, but not a big deal. Inside again, it's very nice. This one does come with an insert. We can get a look at the face of this watch. No second hand on this one, so no little marks there, but it's, again, very nice, very clean. You notice that the leather strap is really shiny, and it's actually a little thinner, narrower than I thought it would be. That's okay. Same thing here. We can see the fifth. And this one is 41 millimeters across, so it's a little thinner, or sorry, a little smaller, and then it's also thinner. It's only 6 millimeters thick. Again, the V on the crown. But because of its slanted profile, it actually looks a lot slimmer than what it is, which I don't mind. I actually like thin watches, and so I actually like this one a little better than the Melbourne. Obviously with the black leather strap it's a little more formal, but a little shiny for my taste and a little narrow. But that's not a big deal. I still like this watch a lot and still get compliments on it. Here's some of the extra straps, and same thing, you can see this little knob here, which is how you would pop them in and out, and this is the gray, kind of a suede feel to it, and it's still a nice watch. Again, for $150, this is a good buy. This one's also a little light for my taste, and this leather is still not super nice, and it still feels a little cheap. But at this price point, you're really not going to beat it. So definitely give it a shot if you're at all interested. I highly recommend these watches. They're good watches.